Hello! Happy end of Turkey Day weekend. It's the best time now because we have the BluBom collection that we're going to do today. As you guys come on, make sure you say hi to me. I'm waiting for some comments to show up. So let's just see what's going on here. Make sure you do some comments. I got to make sure everything's going smooth here. Okay, I'm starting to see people come in. Yay! We're on. Ready to rock and roll. Who is so excited to see the BluBom collection? This was really late arriving. We've been working like crazy little elves trying to get it inspected and everything. Orders will start shipping, fingers crossed, tomorrow. Hi Billy, hi Steven. Good to see you guys. Are you excited to see the collection? Are you excited? I'm so excited to show you. It is spectacular. It is so vibrant. You're gonna have trouble picking pieces above what you've already picked out. Hi Wendy, good to see you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in there. I know as people come on, say hi and everything. Feel free to chat. We've got about 70 pieces to cover tonight. So we're gonna wind up Turkey Day weekend with some glitter and some sparkle, and we're gonna get started off with our very first piece. Actually, before I jump into this, let's just talk a little bit about BluBom. BluBom, we've had it here in the store for about 4 to 5 years now, and they have some definite distinct styles. We do carry a wide range. In fact, I would venture to guess that we have the largest U.S. collection available here in the States. We carry their figural pieces. They do a lot of figural Santas. We do a lot of their free blown drops and reflectors in their masterpiece collection. And if you've never seen their tree toppers, they are absolutely stunning. The glitter that they use across all of their pieces is so sparkly and it's gorgeous. Wait till you see some of these tree toppers. A lot of you have probably never seen them in person, and tonight we're going to show you probably a good half dozen to 8 different tree toppers, and I bet you're going to change your mind and end up adding to your tree topper collection. They also have a range of clip-ons that are teacups and actually some little free-blown figurals, but the teacups are super fun, and we have some new teacups in the BluBom collection. And I would say that the size of their ornaments range significantly. They go from really small to some of the gargantuan big pieces. So without further ado, I've seen everybody coming in. Let's get this going. Good to see you, Sheila and Walter and Annette and Cindy. Good seeing you guys. Okay, let's start out with our first one. So we're going to start out with their whimsy little pieces. And this first little guy, let me get his name here, is Double Reflector Snowman. Double Reflector Snowman. And what I can tell you is when we first started carrying BluBom, one of their signature styles that I could always tell a piece from a mile away was the really googly eyes, the big eyes that they used. It was kind of like their signature style. But what I love about this piece is you've got the fun eyes, you've got the free blown arms, you've got a double reflector, and wait till you see the glitter on this. So let's take a look at this guy from the distance. Look at this guy. Is he fun? He's a double reflector, and most of the work there is some little silver stars on him. Let's look at those. And you've got the cloud line going up there. And look at that glitter. Hi, Christine. Glad you could make it. Hey, guys, if any of you are involved in a group and you can share this into a group that you think would like to see this, please do that for us. This guy is Snowman Reflector. And I'm trying to see. It looks like they've put a little dab. It doesn't look like a stone inside the reflector, and you've got the chunky glitter there.
You have your lantern light over there.
Yeah, thank you for sharing in, Christine. I appreciate that. But this guy is Snowman Double Reflectors, and I think what caught me on this was the glitter here. See how you've got it? Yeah, give that to me. Jamie's here helping me as usual.
Jolly up.
Jolly up, yep. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's fantastic. Okay, so all these pieces are on our website. Some of the pieces may already be on wait list, but go ahead and add your name because we're working on something for a little surprise if there's some wait list. So, Snowman with Double Reflector. Then, from their masterpiece, I love this piece. Is everything coming in clear? Can you guys hear and see well? I hope so. This piece is called Anchor Santa. Anchor Santa. And I love this gilded look on him. This is perfect for somebody that does like boating, lives in a beach town, something like that. Look at that little face. Look at that face on him. And look at the detail on the rope with the glitter and how they've even used the chunky glitter to make it look like the barnacles and that on the anchor. I love it. Hi, Tom. Good to see you. Everybody have a good turkey day. I love this. This is a piece, you guys, you don't want to pass up on him. But I am a gilded wire lover, so I love this little guy. This guy is, once again, Anchor Santa. Only 68 more ornaments to look at. Yes! Okay, up next. Let me bring this one really close. This is one. I know someone's been waiting to see this one. And this is actually an older design. But I think some of you are just discovering BluBom. So this is a piece that we'd had in the past, and we have it back in. It's called Drop Sunshine. And it is a free blown piece. Love this. Wait till you see this back. Look at that. Look at this piece with the starburst there. And look at how they alternated the color, where they used the green glitter on the blue side and then the blue glitter on the green side. That's like a twister.
You said it right.
And then you have the double reflector in there with the hot pink. And then you've got the ombre going on the sun rays that are coming off of this. This is a pretty spectacular piece. This piece is once again called Drop Sunshine. Drop Sunshine. The free blown artistry from this company is wow. Wait till you see some of these pieces and how complicated they are. And I'm going to have to tell you, the precision on these and the detail on the glitter, top notch. I have never had to worry about quality control on this line. It is excellent. And it's very consistent. It's very predictable. It's a well done line. Okay, so why I was spinning this one is called Sapphire Majesty Drop Reflex. Check out this down here where they've used the beading and the diamond shape and the glitter. And look at that down through there. I love the shade of blue. This is such a deep midnight blue. Let me come back and I'll take a spin on it. And this guy, just to kind of give you guys an idea on the size, this is about a 7.5 inch ornament, to give you an idea on size. Love this. This is so simple, so clean, so precise. Look at how nice the glitter lines are down there. Hi, Carrie. Glad you can make it tonight. Welcome. Welcome to the party. That one, once again, was Sapphire Majesty Drop Reflex. Okay. Who's into mushrooms? Because this is a whimsy, crazy kind of mushroom, but I fell in love with it. It's a clip-on. Hi, Ags. Welcome. It's a clip-on ornament, and I just think it's fun. And I think this guy is perfect, possibly for not only Christmas, but would be great at Halloween because of these colors. So let me come close and look at how whimsy the top is and how they did the little white dots on the top. And look at that ombre on the top of that green, from going from the blue to the green. It's just a fun. And look at here how they did the glitter work and the chunky work there to make it look, and my camera is going crazy because it's focusing as it's turning, but I love this little guy. These mushrooms, yes, are super, super cool. And I'm going to tell you, the clip on this is a good, solid, heavy-duty clip. You don't have to worry about like the thing dumping over. If you put it on a good sturdy branch, it's going to stand tall. It's not going to droop. I haven't had any problems with that. But look at that. I love this texturing right here because it just feels like it's been out there growing and getting all the gunk on it.
Glitter gunk.
Glitter gunk. But this guy is called, let's see, Double Mushroom Clip-On. Double Mushroom Clip-On. I will say one thing about BluBom is they've really, really amped up the bold, vibrant colors. So if you're looking to add a splash of color into your tree, you need to pick up some of these pieces because this is going to amp it up big time. And yet at the same time, they have a whole other section that is just completely traditional classic Christmas. So you got it all. Shall we go for the big one? Okay. So this is one of those times that when you look at something in a picture, you go, oh, that's so cute. And you don't really pay attention to the size. And then it shows up. And you went, ooh, that was bigger. And I bet you all are thinking I'm talking about Regal Glow. No, I'm not talking about Regal Glow. We'll see that on down the line. But this one kind of caught me off guard because I didn't pay attention to the size. And it's definitely going to be one that's going to either have to go possibly on a ornament stand or hanging from a chandelier. Or if you do have those 12-foot trees, your 12-foot tree probably could support this. But this is called Snowman Winter Joy. Okay, you ready for this one, guys? You ready? Let's see. I need to see. Oh, Annette, I like your idea of the Whoville for the mushrooms. Okay, who's ready to see this one? I need to see who's ready. Who's ready, because this baby is big. Not yet. Not yet. I'm waiting for somebody to say, show me. Show me. Come on. I'm waiting. Where's my comment? Come on. I hate this delay on Facebook, but that's okay. Okay. There we go. I finally got somebody that said ready. You ready? Here we go. Let me make sure I get the glitter blown off of there. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Check out how big this is. It's almost as big as my head. But he's gorgeous. He's so cute. Look at that face. I love him. This is Winter Joy, and he is one big boy. But he's fun. He is fun, but he's a big piece. This is a big drop. But I love, look at that snowflake. Look at how cute they are and how precise they are. This is what I was talking about. Yes, Christine, you did get this one. Look at that. He is big. When I looked at the picture, I thought he was going to be like about a 6 or 7 inch. And then I opened this up and I saw how big this one was. And I was like, oh my goodness. But anyway, this is Winter Joy. We have him in red. I think he's also been introduced in a blue. And then we've seen a version that has come out that actually has him inside with a drop. So I think he's super, super fun. But this is Winter Joy. Okay. Oh, yeah, so we'll go from one end to the other end. So we're going to show you, if you don't need the big one, and you want to just do a little different one, you have Snowy the Snowman, who's the little clip-on. So there he is. And it's the same little guy that's in the center, but he's just a little itty-bitty clip-on. So he's itty-bitty. See, he's not as big as my head. But I love, look at his little arms with the snowflakes on it. And look at how they've used the glitter on the side to make the furry texture around him. And like the snow's falling around his feet. Check that out. He's just the cutest thing. He like totally makes you smile. Now guys, if any of these things say that they're sold out, just put your name on the wait list, because I'm working on something right now. So if it's sold out because you're seeing them now and we've already sold through what we have, I'm working on something to make it happen. So I need to have your input if there's something that you see that's sold out. Okay. Yes, the clip-ons are adorable. And I just want you to guys check out the shine on the red, the shade of the red, and how it's
like candy apple.
It is. That's a good way. It looks like a waxed candy apple. It is a bright red. Yes, this is so cute, so cute, perfect, and it fits anywhere, and good clips, which is important. We all know that if it has a cheap clip on it, it doesn't hold and it falls over and it can't sustain the weight. Good sturdy clips with good tension there. So that's good. Let me show you. I'm going to show you also. Let's see if I can do it real quick. I don't know if I can do, I'll wait, I'll do it on one of the ornaments. I'll show it on one of the ornaments. Because they have a BluBom charm, and they have been doing the charms for a couple years. The charms have evolved, but they have always had a charm. This is another piece that has been out in the line for a couple years. We had it, and then we brought it back in. And I don't know if it's going to continue into the line next year because they do retire some of their pieces. So I'm not going to start any rumors or anything, but I'm not sure if this is moving forward. So we'll find, I guess we'll find out when the 26th line is released. This is called Floral Reflector Drop. Floral Reflector Drop. And I'm going to keep it back here, and then I'll come closer in just a second. I love this piece. This was one of their first really whimsy, free-blown pieces that we had in the line. And these little guys are just their own little twist. You just slide them on there. Just like that. I'm going to take them off just because I want to show you some other parts close and I don't want it to drop off. So let's look around here where they have the floral area. And look at how nice those roses are. And then you have the nice little lattice diamond print. Check out that gold glitter. Is that gorgeous? And then you've got an it's actually two different colors. It looks like it's ombre as it's spinning. Somebody's got to go walk their fish. Okay, Ags, wait for me. I need to go walk my fish. And then look at this, guys. Look at this reflector. Is that incredible? Look at all the colors in there, with the silver and the teal and the fuchsia, and then you've got the flowers going around the reflector. That's all hand painted. And then check out that back. This is just unbelievable. And this is the final product with this on here. There we go. And we'll let it take a spin one more time. This is Floral Reflector Drop. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, this next piece that I'm going to show you, they did a series that did single drops and double drops with this twist. So I'm going to show you the small version, the version that's good for if you have a smaller tree or a different space or something like that. And then we'll show you the bigger ones in just a minute. But this one is called, let's see, Blue Top Rainbow Swirl. And this one is, like I said, it's one of their earlier designs. But what I like about it is its size. Now, I want you to think about something here when you look at this. This is completely free blown. This isn't using a mold. This isn't, doing part of it in a mold and then adding something to it. This is all done by breath. It's blowing this, then twisting the glass. And then look at this, blowing this circle and then making this indent and this swirl. And then think about having to apply the paint and get that movement and rhythm that you're seeing going across the span. It just blows my mind when I kind of think about the skill set that their glass blowers have. It's pretty impressive. And gorgeous glitter to top it off. Okay, so some of you guys have probably been waiting to see their really colorful ombre pieces. So let's look at some of those. Let's see. Oh, okay, we'll start with this one. We'll start with this one. I love this one. Oh! They have got ombre down to the T. And then what they do with the ombre on top of that, they put that ice finish. It is so gorgeous looking and bold. It's always got a statement. This is called Winter Sunflower. Winter Sunflower. Okay, we've got a deep reflector here. You've got the stem, but check out. I'm going to spin it first, and then we're going to go in and we're going to look at this. I mean, look at this ice finish on this. Look at the ombre on it. Look at how they did the ice finish, and then they did the super shiny lacquered flowers to give the contrast. And then on top of that, they add these cute little glass beads. Look at these little glass beads for the center of the flower. It looks like a stone, but when you get it close, it actually looks like a little glass bead. I'm not sure. I can't tell if it's glass because when I tap it, I can't hear anything, so I can't tell if that is an actual piece of glass. But the finish, if you look at it, is definitely looking like it is glass. But look at the finish there. It is gorgeous. And that pink with this orange, and then you have it finished off with that. It's almost, it's a cobalt, but it's also purple. This one's gorgeous, guys. This one is called, once again, Winter Sunflower. And staying in that tone, I'll show you one more. And then I want to reflect. I want a tree topper. Okay. We need to do a tree topper. You get to pick. You pick. Okay. This other one that I'm going to show you before we come back to, and we're going to jump to tree toppers, is called Fiery Blossom. Fiery Blossom. And this one definitely, when I take a spin on this, you're going to see why it's called Fiery Blossom. Because it's got these reds and oranges, and it feels hot when you look at it. Okay, you ready? Here we go. And look at how they changed up the design on it. They changed it up into a leaf pattern with like a flower petal finish up at the top. I love this. And then check out that scroll work on the bottom in the red. So they've put that red and orange fiery on the top and bottom, and then you've got that glow of gold right there. And Christine, yes, you probably have bought a lot. I love these pieces. Look at that. They have got down this ice finish, that ombre, those reflectors. Their reflectors are nice and super shiny, and you can see as I'm turning it how it's catching light and reflecting off of it. This is gorgeous. This one is called Fiery Blossom. Okay, who's ready to see a tree topper? We need to see a little tree topper. We're going to bounce back and forth and back and forth.
I have a tie.
Okay. So does that mean I'm doing two tree toppers?
Yes, because I can't decide.
Okay, I'll do this one first. Okay, so this is the first one. Extremely colorful. Has all the primary colors on it. Very bold, but very classic in its plaid pattern. So this first one, and I don't think I have names on these, but I believe this one, you're just going to have to look on the website. I don't have the names on these. Look at this guy. I'm going to spin them from the distance. Now you're going to see that there's a lot in this star shape, and you're going to see that those reflectors have a wonderful design to them. They're just not an indent. They have the star and that. And look at the glitter work that they have on this plaid tree topper. On this one, when I saw this red, and then I saw that the blue and the golds and the greens were put on top of it, I was like, this is kind of classic Christmas. Now,
Scottish tartan.
This is Scottish tartan. Thank you, Scottish tartan. Okay, and to give you an idea, we're talking about 13 inches or so in height. Give or take. Yeah, we're about 13 inches. So nice size. And what I can tell you is, look at that opening. So you've got a good opening right there for the tree topper. Their tree toppers are gorgeous. You will find a lot in this star shape or some version of this where maybe it's wider. I'll show you more. I've got lots of different styles. So, but this is gorgeous. Then let's go completely to the opposite end with a monochromatic one, still using somewhat of a similar shape and everything, but you're going to see that when you pick the different colors and put it on there, it takes on a whole different air, a whole different look, a whole different tone. And this rose gold is gorgeous. Look at this rose gold and look at the glitter work. I'll come up close in a minute. I have to come back a little ways for you to be able to see it. Check that out. This rose gold, you can see, look down here in the bottom and you can see how gorgeous that rose gold is. Let me come close now so you can really see it, because it had a pink tinge when it was near my red shirt. But you can see the glitter work, and look at that.
Both sides are fantastic.
Look at that. We're looking at the back, guys. That's not even the front. We're looking at the back. Isn't that gorgeous? The back is equally as beautiful as the front. And those are stones. Look at that scroll work. Look at how clean and nice that is. And then you've got the reflector that has the inset in there with just a little bit of accent and a stone in the center. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that right there is good job, Jamie.
Thank you. So
Isn't this gorgeous? This is just very classic, elegant, simple Christmas.
Same shape,
But
different vibe.
I think that, you know, even when you put it in a cluster, they're all going to stand out and stand on their own. So this one is the rose gold. And that just kind of gives you two shapes. How do you guys like their tree toppers? Are they gorgeous or what? Okay. Bring me... I'm going to show them one more colorful one. I'll go for a colorful one, but I'd like to do some of those over there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go super, super bright. This is one that you can use for Easter or Christmas, is what I like to say, because I could see this on an Easter tree. Look at this really, really bright yellow with this hot, hot pink. And you've actually got two tones of pink going on here. You've got a hot, hot pink and then a lighter pink going on. And this one is just really, really bright and really, really vibrant. So if you're a pink girl or pink's your thing, this is, or a hot air balloon. This looks like a hot air balloon. This might be a fun piece. Even has that one of those little glass beads down on the bottom, just for a little dab. And look at just the work there. Isn't that crazy?
Do you want a little juice?
Yeah, we'll take a little bit there. There, check out that reflector when I hit it with the light.
Isn't that cool?
See the difference when I whoop, put that baby on a spinner?
Oh, cha-ching.
Isn't that great? There you can really see you can see how the pinks dance there. And this might be a good one that I can actually turn upside down. And let me try to slow it down, and I'll let my camera try to focus on it without reflecting. So there's your BluBom charm with my permanent glitter. I've got glitter permanently on me. Let's see if it will.
When you close your car door, poof comes out.
Yeah. Kind of got it. Okay. You get the idea. There's a charm on each one of these. Okay. So far, what you loving? Tell me what you're loving. You guys have been quiet.
Can we take that out?
Nope, because I haven't even gotten near going through this. Okay, this is another one that I'm working on trying to get more because I fell in love with this piece. This piece is called Evergreen Elegance Christmas Tree. And I love this one because this is also where they used those beads. But check out that reflector. Look at the dimension in that reflector. Look at how many layers of that flower you see in that reflector. And then you start to turn it, and they have the little beads on there. And you see how they use those glass beads. So you can really tell how, I really wish I knew if these were true glass beads or what they are on there. Because I can't tell when I touch it. But look at how cute that is. And look at that glitter. Look at the white glitter. How iridescent it is. And how much it jumps when the light hits it. So there's the whole backup. Let me back it up so you can spin it. Could you imagine this guy on a spinner? Wouldn't he look good? This would be a great piece on the spinner. Love that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yep, this one definitely gets an upvote. I love this one.
Yep.
So that is, yeah, gets my upvote. Evergreen Elegance. Okay, Halloween. These guys really know how to do Halloween. We have lots of different Halloween pieces. They did some of the crazy eyeballs that had legs and spiders. And they did some bats. They've done some really fun things. And some of their bats are just so stinking cute. They're not scary, ugly bats. But they did some Santas too. And the work on these Santas, I'm going to show you the Halloween one right now. There's actually 2 or 3 Halloween ones. And then wait till you see the Christmas ones. Oh. Okay, this first guy is called, let me get his name, Halloween Claus with Trick or Treat. And they have done these little spiders, and they're actually dimensional. Let me take them to spin, then we're going to come close up on that. So you got the candy corn Santa, and then you see the little spiders, how they're dimensional there. And this is a molded piece. It says Trick or Treat. And he is not a sitter. He might sit, but I would only put him in some kind of sand or something to stabilize him because he still has a rounded bottom. But here's what I wanted you to see. They have taken like this thread and wire so that it looks like the spiders and the ants are kind of like weaving a web on him. And so it's added some kind of fun texture and dimension to him. And also, I'm a stickler about the faces. So I always look for a good, well done face. And they do a nice job. Their work is nice done. Look at how that little ant spider right there is even like coming up his shoulder. He's fun. No, okay, spiders. They're spiders. So this is their Halloween Santa. Can you imagine the time that it takes to paint this? A lot of time. A lot of time. And a lot of skill. Okay. And then we've got... Are we going from soups to nuts? Yes, we are. Okay, this is Christmas Drop Reflex. And I told you that they do some classic colors. This one screams classic Christmas. Cabot, it's going on your list if it's not already there. This is classic Christmas. And I love the diamond work that they've done on this, where they've just finished it off with a simple gold bead. And you have the very traditional red and it's kind of a chartreuse green more than a deep emerald green, and then touched off with gold. And the reflector has the gold and the green going on it. And let me get my reflector. See that? Look at that. Look at that. And let me show it right there. Get it right there so I can spin it. Look at that. That's gorgeous. This is definitely going on Cabot's list because, if it's traditional reds and greens, it's him. I think this is, and it's a fun shape, guys. I mean, once again, take a look at this shape and imagine blowing this shape. You've got a sharp point here, and then you've got almost like this elongated spin top here, and then you've got your onion shape, and you're doing a reflector. I mean, that's some skilled work there, blowing.
I see that reflector with this light.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. There's the reflector. It's gorgeous. So that piece, once again, is Christmas Drop Reflex. And then this one, I love how it is a double drop reflector, but it's petite. It's little. It's just got this cute little personality instead of this really big reflector. And this one is called Sapphire Majesty. And just to kind of put this in perspective, let's see. We're talking about 7.5 inches, but you can see how it just has a petite feel to it. And then wait till I turn it and you see all the shadings of blue that they do with just slight accents of gold and a little bit of white to define it. The colors of blue really, really dance. And then they've also done this in a purple. But look at that. I love the contrast in the blues. And you've got the swirl there that they have gone down through, accenting with the gold glitter. So just because it's a dark, that gold emphasizes the twist in the spiral. Absolutely love that. Look at that.
It almost has a shell feel to it.
It's I just love the shading of the two blues that they chose here. I think it's just so interesting.
Be good with the anchor.
And then look at that. Look at this coming around. Look, watch this. All of a sudden, bam! Here's gold and red on fire, and then back to the blue. I mean, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that reflector just demanding attention. So this guy is Sapphire Majesty. Okay, I'll trade you boxes. I'll trade you boxes here. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to show you just, let's see. Since we just got done with Turkey Day, and we missed Turkey Day, but that's okay. They had a Turkey Day Santa, so we have to check out Turkey Day Santa. At least that's my nickname for him. I've named him Turkey Day. Okay. His real name is Santa Claus with Harvest Cornucopia. And he's definitely, he would be perfect to put out at fall time and let him just hang out. You do see a cornucopia and a turkey, but you know, when you start from the front, you see just all the fall colors. And then we go around here and look, you got gobble, 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 gobble. Okay, I'm not going to make noises and sounds. Gobble, gobble. But check out that turkey, how he's hand painted. And all of the grapes in there, the pumpkins, the corn. Isn't he great? And look at the orange. The orange is such a vibrant, deep orange. I mean, it's just, it feels, it's pearlized. It's pearlized. That's the word. It's pearlized. It is a pearlized orange. And then look at how they've mixed in this glitter that has all this dancing of these fall, and you see like some gold and you see some platinum in that orange. And then you see where they've used this chunky white. It's almost, it feels like a snow for his fur, for the glitter there. And then you got the little gold beads on the tree. Great face. Good face. And then you got your sunflowers there. And then he's got that same glitter. There you can really see the glitter that I'm talking about that gives the texture to this guy.
You could sit him down and fake snow.
He's great. And he would probably sit flat. He would probably sit flat. I think because of the way that these are made, some of them are a little bit more rounded on the bottom, so it's going to be kind of not completely sure until you get your piece that you could test it to see if you feel good with it sitting flat.
You could put
Sand in a container, a cloche of some sort, and put it over them. It would look good. Okay, so let's see. While we're on, we'll go back to Halloween because there is 2 more Halloween pieces. Love this guy. He is called Santa with Happy Halloween coat. And wait till you see. It's kind of a toss-up on this one. I love the little moon up here. The hard moon that they have. And then wait till you see this. Let's take a spin and then we'll come in on him close. So he'll take a spin first. That's what I was looking at. I was doing the same thing. There's the Happy Halloween. Okay, now we get to see what I get all excited about. Check out that spider. I love this big old tarantula spider. And then look at the pumpkins, like the eyes are glowing on it. And you've got the ombre going on around here that lightens up, and it says Happy Halloween on the back. I definitely know some people that are really into Halloween, and this is going to be on their list. Look at that, the bats flying there. This is all hand painted, guys. Can you imagine the time and the hours taken for this? And check out that finish. Look at how gorgeous that finish is.
It almost looks like fire.
It is. It is such a fun, it's a fun, rich looking Halloween orange. I love this one. Okay.
The haunted house one.
We haven't seen that one yet.
I know.
I won't show that one
That's
yet.
my hint.
Okay. So I bet you some of you have been. Let's look at a really big one. Let's go to the big ones. We're gonna go.
That's medium compared to this offer.
Well, that will be last or somewhere near last. Okay, these were like a late introduction in the year. BluBom does not do like only an introduction at the beginning of the year. Things come tumbling out, as you well have realized. So these were like last minute entries and we were able to get them on our order. This is called the Jewel Tone Triple Reflector Drops. And I'm going to have to go back like this. These are big pieces, but they are spectacular. It's a triple reflector at the top
Triple ball.
and a double ball in the center with this very pronounced pointed tip at the end. Okay, now let's bring it in close. Here we go. Isn't this fun? Because like you gotta take it back from here and then you get to come so close to see the details on this. Check out the details. Look at that reflector. Okay, let me get my... I'm turning on my light for this one.
Oh my.
Check out that reflector. Look at the ripples and the layers on that reflector. How long is this one? Hold on. Let me get a measurement here. It's big. We are roughly at about 11 inches. About 11 inches. So let's go there. We've got a triple right there. Hold right there, Jamie. Great. Perfect. Okay.
And the glitter.
Look at the glitter, the iridescent glitter there. How it jumps off of there. And then you've got a second reflector. And you've got a third reflector. And look at how... Look at the unique shape. It's like not a perfectly round one. It's actually oblong, like the shape of the ball is. And then you've got the same glitter coming around the center here.
Don't forget the snowflakes.
Oh, I showed him the snowflakes. And then check this out. And you've got here, you've got gold, blue, and red going around. Gold, blue, and red. And there's the red from that angle. I mean, it's full of color. Can you tell that? Is that gorgeous?
Show the pink one.
So, now its partner in crime goes to the other end of the color wheel. And is actually, I'm going to trade you places because I will want to be able to dig that one out. Here's the pink one. And it's matching in that. And it goes into chartreuse, pinks, and greens. So come on up a little bit high and get in that reflector. There's the reflector. Thank you. Helping that. Look at that. Look at the glitter around that reflector. And then you've got, instead of the silver, you've got gold glitter going on with this one. You've got a gold glitter. Look at that. Oh, love the glitter. I love that glitter. And look at the little, just a tiny little bead in the center of the snowflake. Check that out. Just a tiny little bead. Little itty bitty detail accent. And there's the center section of the double ball. And then let's go around the tip, which is chartreuse green, gold, and pink. Don't do that, Carrie. Stay with us. Stay with us.
She walking her fish.
She said, no, I just died. I said, stay with us.
Clear.
Don't come to the light. Stay towards the glitter. I love this. How would you pick? How would you pick in between these two colors? I love this. Okay, this was another one that caught me off guard on the size. Once again, I'm not very good at reading the size of the ornaments because I just look at it and I go, ooh, that's really cool. I think it's a really unique shape or something like that. And then when I got the box and I opened it up and I went, whoa, this was bigger than I thought, because I thought it was like a little dainty, like 5.5 inch one. No, it's actually 11 inches. So I was way off. But this one is called Mid-Century Belle. And I think that this one has some really fun. I love how they put the clapper down below as a reflector ball, because I don't know if that's what was intentional, but that's kind of what I see. And then I think it's fun how they've done this extremely colorful reflector up here. And then the glitter that they put around the gold part of the ball or the bell is so sparkly. It is so it's bright. It's really, really bright. So let me spin it.
You see all the colors in it.
Is this gorgeous? Now this one, guys, I think I'm all spoken for right now, but I'm trying to get my hands on more. So put it on the wait list. Look at that reflector. Look at how they layered the green, the blue, and the purple, and how deep it went and how much shape and dimension there is in that. That is gorgeous. Once again, guys, free blown. Could you imagine blowing this and making that?
Tell them how long it is.
Jamie needs to take a walk because she's like, oh dear, darling. Look at this reflector.
She's going off script.
Oh dear. You know what? This is what happens when you do an ornament show on Black Friday weekend and you have been going from sunrise to sunset just dealing with the store and everything, and then you come in and do this where it's your happy place, but you're so slap happy it doesn't matter. Oh, shoot. This is like an 11-inch bell. It's big. Check out that reflector, though. Okay, I gotta go back to script, is what I've been told. Because I got slap happy. So this is Mid-Century Belle. Okay, if you guys like this, put it on your wish list, wait list. I'll go to work for you. Okay. Okay, yes, I'll do that one since it's the last one.
Totally different shape.
Okay, yes, this is a totally different shape. Okay, so back to the ombres. Okay, so Golden Rose. This is Golden Rose. And surprise colors in this one. So you start out here. Let's start here. And you've got that ombre of the pinks and the golds going on with the flowers. And you've got that ice finish. And then you've got a super, super shiny twist down at the bottom. Now watch what happens. And I've got that cobalt blue and purple going on down here. I think this is such a fun shape. It's got like a mushroom cloud, but it's just a different shape. It's a fun shape. I don't know.
I see mushroom too.
I see mushroom in it when I see it.
Or umbrella.
Or an umbrella, that is true. All they have to do is like loosen that up and make it a little thinner, and they've got an umbrella
And
shape.
You got that frost finish again. It looks like, I don't know what you call that.
Cabot says it looks like a sherbet cone. It does. It looks like orange sherbet. It's a fun shape. It's just a fun shape. It's fun that when you have free blown pieces that they have a variety in shapes. And so this gives you a different departure from shapes that we have not seen. And I think even on some of these free blow ones where you've seen, you know, unique shaped reflectors at the top versus down in the bottom, I mean, they're just very interesting. It keep you thinking and looking. But this piece is called Golden Rose. Okay, so let me grab, and I'm going to. Wow, we've got still lots to go. I'm talking too much. I gotta keep going. Okay, let's go to a swirl reflector. Let's see. This one is called Golden Christmas Swirl. Cabot, we're coming back to you. Okay. You're not late to the party, Harold. Welcome. You can watch the beginning part on replay. And yes, Golden Rose did remind me of Allegro, the way it is. Okay, this piece, Cabot, is definitely feeling Christmassy. Actually, there's one more that's really more Christmassy. This isn't the one that I was thinking it was. This is called Golden Christmas Swirl. And this one has the rainbow pattern with the white. And I have a variety of these in different Santa, or I'm reading messages. I'm sorry. Different shapes. This has got the rainbow going on. And it has a single reflector with the twist. Christine, put your phone on mute and just tell them you'll get back to them after the show. Say, we're just trying to get you Secret Santa ideas. Go check out BluBom at SBK. Jingle Jill showing them. Go pick them. Okay. Yes. There you go. Okay, so this one is, and this is an older style. They did this style probably 2 years ago, but it's been a strong style for them. And it's a great size. Let's see. It's about 9.5 inches. And then I'm going to show you the one. Oh, perfect. Look at this. This is what I was talking about, guys. See this? So there's like the jumbo size, and then there's the small size. So they kind of go together. You know, so like this is the bigger one, and then here's the baby. So this one is called White Top Rainbow Drop Swirl, and it's just the baby version. So it's like, it's funny. So see, take a look. It's almost like that part without the top part. Isn't that fun? Here's the swirl. And like I said, you saw it earlier in the purplish blue. And so what's kind of cool about it is if you like the design and the pattern, and you maybe don't have the space for the long ones on your tree, there's a little itty bitty version on there. There's the delicate version. And then let me show them. I'm going to show them the two. Oh, I'm going to stay on this box. Let me finish this box first. I'm going to go in the different color combinations. Here's your Halloween one. And where's my light? Because you got to look at that reflector. See that? Like, take the light off of it. And see how it's really dark? And then, bam! Hit it. Woo! Check that out. You got, yeah, come closer. See how you see the purple and the green and the orange? And then you've got all the Halloween colors. You've got the orange and the purple and the green going on around there. In the black lacquer. Yeah. I like that. And then you have the deep purple one that this
Rainbow.
too, it could go rainbow or it could go, this definitely could go Halloween too. I could see this one in a Halloween. Mardi Gras, definitely Mardi Gras. This one has all the purples in it. That's got, there you go. You can see the purple there. And they make really good earrings too.
Get back on script.
Get back on script. And then we have our classic Christmas ones, which I have two styles. Hold on, my little thing was not turning there. There we go. This one's in the gold with the red and green. And it has the chunky white snow glitter. We'll come close so you can see the snow glitter. Look at that. Look at that swirl. Look at the twist in there. Is that dimension in this twist just kind of makes it dance?
That's more of a light gold too. It's not like that real yellowy.
No, it's not real yellowy. It's a delicate gold. It's definitely a delicate gold. And then if you don't really want a gold, you can go hardcore red, green, and white.
Candy cane it up.
Candy cane, yep. Here we go. And there's that one. And you see here, the striping is definitely very bold, and it's not molded into each other. It's a bold
Contrast.
Yes. Thank you for completing my words, because I'm like, I start looking at it and then I forget that I'm supposed to be talking. Look at that. Go down there. Up, over. There, you got it. The red and green.
I feel like our batteries are dulling.
They might. We'll up them next time. There we go. Check that out. Look at that. So that's classic peppermint Christmas twist.
Nice.
So just to kind of, all these are just swirls. I've forgotten names because there's too many names, but just to kind of give you an idea. Too many names. I got 70 pieces. How am I supposed to remember all the names?
Somebody's going to drive you home. These are all done.
Ta-da!
Right,
those are great. Okay. So I showed you some clip-ons. Now I got to show you the teacups. The teacups are fun. I have a couple different teacups, but I just have the new ones that I brought in. This one is screaming for Alice in Wonderland. If you have the Cheshire Cat and D. Carlini, you need to get this and put it next to your Cheshire Cat, because it screams Alice in Wonderland. Okay, this is called Enchanted Teacup. Look at this. Wouldn't that be great? Look at this piece, how they've done this gold leaf pattern with all of the diamonds and the hearts and the clubs and everything around the bottom. Look at that little handle. Is that cute? Free blown, guys. Free blown. Look at that. And then look at the little stones on the diamond parts. Is that fun? And it actually is indented in here like a teacup. So it's not a flat top. It's actually indented. I don't know that I can show it that easy. You'll see it in the other one. You'll be able to see it really easy in that one. But this is the teacup. Little clip-ons. And the little charm there. The BluBom charm. And if you have any Alice in Wonderland, this needs to be added to your list. So let me show you the other one. And they did a Santa and a teacup in this pattern. And I thought it was kind of fun because it showed off their ombre skills. A lot of the ombreing that we've seen has been very, very bold, and that this is more pastel-y and light. So this one is called the Royal Teacup Delight. And you're going to see, and this has that really chunky glitter on it. So I promise you that there is lots on there, but I would not be surprised if when you open it, some of the pieces, just because they apply it so heavily, might come off, but you won't even really notice that it's come off. It's just the layering. You can see that chunky glitter. And if you see around the side, see how they've ombre'd up around? And you've got pinks and purples and yellows and greens.
Show it from the bottom.
And then there you can definitely see the concave where they've got it across the top. And look at the bottom. Let me change it this way. Look at that bottom. There we go. Better to go that way.
And beaded as well.
Look at that. All those little beads. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this little guy. I think he's so cute. This is, I keep wanting to name him, Royalty Delight. I keep wanting to call him Enchanted. And then here's the Santa that kind of goes with him. And this one, I always end up with some of this glitter on my hands because of the bottom. So let me just kind of dance him back.
Oh, he's got a little gold star on his tree.
He does have a little gold star there. He's got the same pattern there.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that great little face on there. And look at his little gold star on top of his tree. And there's this chunky glitter. Look at how shiny that is. Look at the matte finish. And you've got the beaded little gold balls in between each intersection of the design. And then you've got a very, very sparkly bottom. Very sparkly bottom. And up along the top.
Maybe call it a base.
Look at that. So there's the Santa that went with him. And once again, that was Royal Whimsy Santa. Going that way. Okay. Okay. So, gotta get the glitter off my hands.
To get some more on it.
To get some more on it. Okay, this piece is unbelievable when you look at it. This piece, they've done a couple different colors. We went with the purple one. This is called Butterfly Flight. And for those that are loving the translucent, this is going on your list, I promise you. And this is a piece that you can keep out all the time because it's a great spring piece. And it is, look at that. Look at this! Is this awesome? You can see through this. And look at how thin. Look at that. This is a ornament, people. Look at how fun this shape is. All through there. And then these little stained glass finish look on the wings. Look, he's even got two little eyes there. Look at the little eyes. And you've got glitter across the top. This is like the most interesting shape to me and just blows my mind when you look at the profile of this ornament and then you look and see how thin it is. I love this piece. I think that if you had anybody that loves butterflies, this is awesome. This is so unique, so different. You don't see this kind of piece. It's an amazing piece. So that's called Butterfly Flight. And while we're on wild looking pieces, we will do this piece because I know that people liked this one. You should see how much glitter is down on the table right now. There's glitter everywhere. Okay, this is called Sunshine with Spotlight. Sunshine with Spotlight. Perfect. Sunshine with Spotlight. Look at this. Now wait till I start to turn it. You've got that same fiery rays coming off of it that we had on that very first one towards the beginning of the show. And then you've got the glitter lines going around there with some stars. See the little stars on there? Little beads there on the finish. And then we get to the back and look what we've got. We've got a cool little design on the back of the moon. Yeah, there's a crescent moon there.
And stars.
And stars in the center.
Moons. There's two moons. One's gold
So,
and one's black.
we're going to have to find out if there's a story behind
That's
this
two moons
piece.
facing each other, Jill. See them?
It's kind of cool, isn't it?
It's two moons facing.
Two moons facing.
I didn't see that before.
But this is just a fun, free form sun shape. And then you've got the moons on the back. So this one, once again, was Sunshine with a Spotlight. Fun fact, spotlights are what they call it over in Europe. We call them reflectors. I learned that recently. It's been maybe a year ago. And then back into, we saw this shape early in the show in blue. And then we have it in a classic Christmas. This one's called Christmas Drop Reflex. This one is Christmas Drop Reflex. Look at that.
It's very classic.
It's just a great shape, clean design, and bold markings on it. So you've got green and red with a pop, and gold. So this one, it's funny. Oh, that's actually, you know what? There's 4 colors because there's actually, this is a pink. This one down here is a pink, and this is red up in here. But it looked red in my camera.
Yeah.
Till I turned it. And then you've got a reflector there. And that is Christmas Drop Reflex. Thank you. Can I have a tree topper? Bring me a tree topper. Bring me a tree topper. Okay, this is a new shape of tree topper that you guys have not seen. So this one, let me get the tag here so that I can hold it correctly. This one is called Blue Snowflake Chopper. And here's one of their other shapes that they use. They only have a handful of shapes that they use for their tree toppers. A while back they did some with Santas, but they're not doing those anymore. This one's Blue Snowflake, but you've got that deep blue here. And then you've also got stones going on in the center there. So you can see the stonework there in the center. Look at that, how it's just a soft little flower there. The way you could flip. It is. It is. And then you've got that really iridescent glitter down here on the bottom. See how it's dancing there as I turn it? Love this color. So this is the blue. And this actually matches the blue reflex and probably matches also the dainty one that was the Majesty piece. I bet you that if we put these blues next to each other, they're going to be in a similar palette. And then this one here, just to show you a classic. Yeah, it is. I'll put those right next to each other. Thanks. This one is a classic white and silver. Yeah, frozen. A white and silver.
Sparkle off the chart. Both sides are beautiful.
Nope, you have not missed Regal Glow yet. Regal Glow will be shown. Okay. So this here, I don't have the name on this tree topper, but I wanted you to see how they change up their designs.
Same shape.
And their shapes, and how it gives a totally different tone. Look at how gorgeous, and just a plain, simple pearl white, but then this really, really, look there. Look at that glitter. Look at that glitter. And that scroll work up and down there. And there's that. And then just to show you, I know we showed this before, but see, there's the two colors that we had talked about. So yeah, they're playing off of those colors.
Turn this one around. There you go.
And there you can see how this all kind of goes together. Can make such a gorgeous set together. Okay.
Now what you want?
These are great right here. So, like, we haven't seen enough shapes already. They've taken their tree toppers and they also take them down into ornament size. So let's look at a couple of these. I have this in 3 different colors, just because I think it's a great shape. It's unique, and it kind of it fills the space differently than just a drop or something like that, because it has breathing space around the star part. Okay, so this is called Blue Christmas Star. And these, let's see, to give you an idea, they are about 9.5 inches. And like I said, I've got these in a couple different colors. This is a blue one. And I'll stay from the back just so you can see it, and then we'll come up close and look at it. And then here's the close-up. Look at that. It's got that dainty little reflector, and look at how shiny that blue is. And look at the glitter. See it? Watch as I turn it, just how the glitter dances when you turn these pieces. The quality of the glitter and the mix is like, wow.
The back is just as beautiful.
The backs, yeah, the backs are just as gorgeous. So I've got this in a blue. And then I've also have it in a chartreuse, not chartreuse, hot pink.
Fuchsia is what you were thinking.
Fuchsia, yeah, I was like there. Fuchsia. I'll spin it before I come close. And you can really see, like, when it's back towards my red, you can see that it's a fuchsia. This is a fuchsia pink. We'll come close. And once again, like, watch the glitter as I spin it. Just watch the tips and watch how pretty it dances. This would be a fun piece if you could find the clearance for a spinner. Or maybe if you're handy, you hook up a spinner to your chandelier and put this on your chandelier. But we have the chandelier piece coming. Wait till you see it.
Yeah, if you live in a...
If you live in a big house. Or if you have the chandelier and you're just going to hang it anyway.
Yeah.
There's the fuchsia. And then, of course, we had to have the red star. So they've got the same thing in the red. So we've got 3 different colors in that one.
What's it called?
They're the Christmas stars. Cabot, I agree with you, honey. BluBom, Morawski, the free blown shapes, they are incredible. Okay. And then there is a okay, there's the other box. That's what I was looking for, the sister pieces. Okay, I'm going to jump to this one first.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the sister pieces. Okay, this one I don't have the name in. Hold on, I got it here. Or maybe here. Or maybe here. Okay, each piece I picked up to get the name has nothing on it. I picked up 3 pieces thinking that the name's going to be on there. So we're just going to call this turquoise spin top. But you just have to look for the picture because I just made up that name. But anyway, this one is just a fun little spin top in the turquoise blue and gold. And I just think it's got a fun little shape to it. It's got the gold beads. And in the center, this is actually silver. So you've got gold and silver with white and then the pops of color in the turquoise. And I made up the name for right now until you go to the site and you find it. So I called it turquoise spin top. Made it up.
They'll be like, we can't find it.
I can't find the name. You can find it because there's really big pictures of it. Okay, there's that. So then I call these kind of like the sister star pieces to the Christmas star that I showed you. And they have kind of done 2 to 3 different shapes off of this, playing off of the star. So the first one that I'm going to show you is the Aurora star, which has all the pastel-y, vibrant colors in it. And it's got the pinks and the purples and the reds with an accent in the gold going around the back. And what I'm going to point out to you, you're going to see the difference. Let's look at this reflector too. Look at the ripple in that reflector. I think these reflectors, these deep, wide reflectors, really, really are very interesting and different than just the straight line ones. I think the texturing that you get with all the layers of ripples there really make these, and then they layer the colors on top of it. I think they make them very, very interesting. So what you're going to notice here when I show you some of the sister pieces is that there'll be some changes in through this area and this area. So I'm going to show you the monochromatic silver and gold version of this style, which is, I think the name is on this one, Sunny Star. And this one has the ice finish on the back parts of it.
Oh. And then the snowy glitter around the band.
And yep, and it has the really snowy glitter. It's definitely a glittery finish on the edges around the band and at the top. And then the difference that you'll see, so I'm going to keep this one up and then give me that one, because this is the second shape that they do, and I'm going to put them side by side. Let me try to get that the right way. So you'll see that you have the single one, and then you'll see that they've done this twist right here with the 2 reflectors here. So that's kind of the 2 shapes that they do on these. And sizing wise, the smaller ones are, let's see, about 7.5 inches, and the taller ones are about 8.5, 9 inches. So let's take a look at the taller ones. So there's that one. And I'll spin it. My camera's dancing to focus on it. And now we'll come in and we'll look at that reflector. See how it's so crazy. Think about this reflector doesn't have any color going on in it except for silver, but because there's such cut in layers in the reflector, it does its own job of reflecting it without any extra coloring or shading or anything like that.
Imagine it next to the lights.
And then, yeah, next to the lights, oh my gosh, this one will be gorgeous. They've just got these little mini reflectors down here at the bottom. They almost look like little snowflakes there. They're so delicate. And then they've got that ice finish going on there. Yes. That twist. And then what they did is, just like we had the two sisters, let me have that one, but this one's done in the Christmas colors. And you can see that they kind of complement each other, but this one has the double ball reflector, and then this one is just the ball at the top with the twist. So let's take a look at the one that we didn't get to look at too close. Yeah. So when you're looking at these guys, if there's one style that you like better, so that you don't get confused, look for the double reflectors in that, if that's what you're looking for, versus that, because they look similar. But the difference is the shapes here. So let's see, this one's called Star Drop. This is Star Drop, and it has in it gold, green, red, purple, and a hint of pink. A hint of pink. And then there's your layered. Let me draw you that again. You've got your layered. There you go.
Wow. Is that a little
Look at
gold
that.
bead?
There's a little bead inside there. There's a little bead. It looks like a... No, it's just paint.
You're kidding.
No, that's paint.
Wow.
That's paint.
I thought it was a bead.
It looks like a bead. There you go. And then let me come up here. There's that. And that. Okay. Mr. Harold, I'll catch up with you, darling. I promise I'm there to help anybody. So I'll help anybody that needs help. Okay. And then let me show you, let's see, as a time check. Can you believe we've already been together for an hour and a half? As a time check, we have probably, oh my gosh, I haven't done a lot of those. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we'll do the Santas. Let's do the Santas.
The Christmas one.
I'm going to do the Christmas Santas that I haven't done, because I don't want to keep you up past your bedtime. Okay, this one's called Santa Claus with Winter Manor. Oh my gosh. Wait till you see the painting on this one, guys. Look at this Santa. Okay, these have all done kind of the similar finish, but then the paint work, when you see the town on the back of his coat, is like, oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at the cardinal there in the tree. The little cardinal sitting in the tree, the berries, the little trees in front of the house. And look at the ice and snow on that. Cabot, I get the feeling you never listened when you were told it's time for bed. Okay. Here's the Santa. This one is called, once again, Santa Claus with the Winter Manor. And then this one, and I need that box because there's two there that I haven't had yet. Thank you. This one, I'm doing the Christmas ones. This one's called Santa Claus with candle and poinsettia. And wait till you see this candle on the back of this guy. Okay, so you've got the little standing star there at the top. But wait till you see the poinsettia on the back with the candle. Here comes the poinsettia. Look at how pretty that candle is. Right up against that gorgeous, shiny green. It's got like a green matte finish. And look at how well the glitter work is on that poinsettia. And you've got that snowy finish.
It's pretty cute.
This is pretty
Are
awesome.
those, centers three-dimensional or relief?
Which part?
The white part on the flowers?
Right here?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're actually lifted little dots that they've put on there.
same thing with the berries. Those little glass beads.
The glass beads on the berries there. Very, very interesting. And then I have two more Santas, and I'm telling you guys, these hand-painted Santas, okay, this is this is one of my favorite ones. I can't pick.
Well,
Both of these. Okay, yeah, they kind of go together. Okay, so they're the same mold, but it's what's done with each one of the molds that are incredible. So this one here,
Landscape.
you have lots of little landscape winter, but then you've got this gorgeous church in the mountains. Look at that with the bridge going around. Let me come close so you can see the work on that.
Just
Guys,
the right amount of sparkle.
can you imagine painting this? I mean, this is where the artistry just speaks for itself. It's not overstated with the glitter. It's lightly accented and just very, very tastefully painted. Very interesting. And then this, like I said, I couldn't decide in between these two pieces which are my favorite. And I have to spin him the correct way, but I'm left-handed, so I always go the opposite way. So I'm going to go the correct way. So here comes Santa. Check him out. And look what's going up into the moon. Off in the sleigh. Off into the horizon. Over the trees. I just love him. Okay, so now let's go close. Look at this Santa there. Whoops, let me focus. There we go. Look at the light glitter just on the sleigh, the gold sleigh. And then there's your reindeer with just a little bit of accent into the trees.
Happy little trees.
They're happy trees. It's Santa time. And that's all the Santas. But this whole series, guys, I promise you, when it comes to BluBom, we're going to pick across the board. We're going to make sure that we bring in lots of varieties so that you get to see the entire line. So we bring it in from even the small cutesy pieces to these very, very exquisite, hand-done, very limited pieces. So these here, oh, I did forget one of those. Okay. So these here, I don't think that there's a whole lot more of these styles left because they are so intensive to create. So if you're interested in them, I probably wouldn't delay because I'm not sure if I will be able to talk them into doing more. But we will try for you if you like them. and I can't get them. And then this, she informed me I forgot one of
My favorite.
her favorite piece of the Halloween. Okay, so this Halloween one here, they do this ombre, and look at the little trick-or-treater there, like coming up to the haunted house. Woo! I love it. But I think it's so fun. Look at there. You have the little graveyard there.
Spooky trees.
The spooky trees, yes, but I love the little trick-or-treater right there. The little witch trick-or-treater there. And the pumpkins and the ombre. And then the moon on his top of his little Christmas tree. Okay.
What you wish.
Okay, I'll take that box right there. And then,
Oh, I found the name of this.
oh, thank you. I'm going to trade you here. And then I know that we're getting towards the end there, and you have my one. You know which one I'm saving for last. Of course you do. Let's see. Let's see. Did we show this one? Let's see.
No.
Mystico. No, we have not shown this. Okay, so we're going to go for the colorful bursts. We're going to go through those and show you the ones that you haven't seen yet. This one is gorgeous. Okay, this is colorful bursts. And this one has the ombres and the golds, the greens and the blues. And then down here you've got the fiery of the pinks and the golds going together with a little bit of an accent in green. And can you imagine blowing this ornament? Okay, check this out. I need my light. Hold on. Need my light. Look at that reflector. So you got 3 shades in that reflector. And then let's look at this. Look at the shine in between the ice finish. You've got the green and the blue. And then you've got the gold right here. Love this. I love the patterns on this, on how it dances in between the snow finish, the ice finish, and the shiny part. And then I know, have we seen, this is kind of like a version of the smaller one that we saw. This in the same color palette. This is called Tangled Hues. Tangled Hues, and it follows that same design, but it's more petite. It's, from a size standpoint, is 5 inches with a deep reflector and the ice finish there. Look at that. Love that. These guys really stand out when they go on your tree. Really super stand out. And then I love this drop. This is one that there's no reflector in it, and all of it is in the design and the detail that's on it. It's a great shape. It's called Pink Sunrise. And I love the color combination on it. I've loved this yellow, orange, pink color combination with this ice finish. But then I just think it's fun that they've applied this floral pattern on it. That's kind of a very modern, clean look. So you get to see a lot of the ice finish with it. But yet it still has a dance when you spin it, because there's just enough. Yeah, and it has just a little bit of the accent beads in there. And it's really just a fun, basic drop. This one is really stunning. And then its sister mate. I think we saw this one.
No, that one's the.
This is Aurora Glow.
That's the one that's shaped like a balloon.
Yeah, this one. We saw the round one. So this one here, so they're kind of in the same pattern. I'll turn this one first. This one is called Aurora Glow. It's got a great reflector in it. And look at how they've just done the crisscross shape across there with that ice finish. And look at how I come around. Look at it coming around. Here comes some pinkish purple. Then there's the green and the oranges. I mean, isn't this crazy how it just dances? That's awesome. This one is awesome. Okay. And then we've seen this one, right?
Yep.
And then this is part of their Masterpiece series that I know several of you were wanting to see, which is called Festive Jewel. And this one is stunning. It's got every color of the ombre going on. Lots of textures. You've got the little glass beads again on it. You've got the super sparkly glitter that has like the rainbow colors coming off in it. And then you have every color under the rainbow in this piece, plus the ice finish, creating contrast. Check that out. Look at that. Simple shapes, and I mean, they go anywhere from the ice finish to having this super shiny. Look at that from the bottom.
Oh wow, it's like peacock feathers. Very peacocky.
This does almost feel like it has. We should rename this Peacock. It's got a peacock feel too.
You didn't show this one, did you?
I did. I did. So this is Festive Jewel.
What's this one?
I did.
Okay.
So I think I'm caught up with you, and I think we were showing these two. Yeah, we wanted to show, like, see how everything kind of complements each other.
I think this
You've got,
two.
well, I can't hold three.
I can.
Okay, keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Nails.
You don't have pretty nails. There we go. Whee! Thank you. Perfect. Okay. So,
the name of this now.
for those that wanted to know the name of the one that I made the name up for, that I called Turquoise Spin Top, this is actually Drop Blue Ice Crystal. So this one was called Drop Blue Ice Crystal, the one that I made up the name. I want to show them that one, and then you get ready for the other one, because I think we're down.
Big Mama.
We're down to that. Okay, so we're about winding down here, people. So anytime between now and the wind down, if there's questions you've had, if there's something extra you wanted to see again a little bit closer, something like that, put it down in the comments and we'll try to loop back to you. Before I sign off and show these last couple pieces, I want to thank you for like spending time with me on Thanksgiving weekend. Hopefully you've had a great time looking at these. Anybody that has done pre-orders, they will start going out tomorrow. Anything that is sold out, put your name on the wait list. I'm working really hard on something behind the scenes to make some things happen. So you guys all know how to find me. If there's something special, something you're looking for, reach out to me. Let me know. I'll do what I can to make it happen for you. That's my motto. I always try to make it work out for you guys. And with that being said, we're going to look at the last two pieces. We're going to look at a tree finial, and then we'll look at the one that everybody has been waiting to see. So with that being said, this is a tree finial that they did a while back, and the reason I did this piece is also because I know a lot of you have another rainbow star finial that is very large, very heavy, but has been a very popular piece. And so I wanted to let you know that there is another piece out there for tree toppers. And I love how they do the back here where they actually created the rainbow coming off of there. Super light, fun shape, really deep reflector, has that textured reflector in there. And look at how they just put the glitter that complements the pieces. This is just a very, very classic piece. Find the piece, the Santa with the cardinal. It's the Santa with the church, I believe.
I got it.
And if there's, guys, my site, there was a couple pieces that I was having trouble updating. Like, for example, I think the Festive Jewels, the drop pieces, they were acting up on the site. So if something's missing, shoot me a message. I'll get to the bottom of it, and I will figure it out and take care of you. Okay? But this is the the tree topper for the rainbow one. And for the last one, let's see. And Miranda, that piece, the item number, if you search it on the site, if it works for you and it's there, is 64542, and it's called Santa Claus with Winter Manor Scene. If you can't find it, message me. Okay, gotta clean my hands off for this one. And we're probably going to have to back it up because I think this piece, if I recall right, is about 17 inches long. I see, yeah, I think it's like 17 inches long. If not more. Yeah. And so let's bring her back. There we go. And I'm still got to go back. There we go. Okay, so this, guys, is Regal Glow. And we'll take a spin. And it is absolutely stunning. Can you imagine blowing this piece? This is a free blown piece. And here's what I will say. This is pure artistry here. It is a big piece. It will need a special place to hang. But it is spectacular. Now I'm going to come close and let you see some of the details of this piece. Wait till you see this reflector here in all the colors and designs. Good night, Cindy. Thank you for hanging out. Look at that reflector. Look at the glitter used. See how when I move this just a little bit, how much sparkle it is. Look at that. Look at that glitter. Look at how every color is picked up when you spin it. And then the pinks and the greens are super, super shiny. I mean, it's a reflection. You can see, I can see myself in the back of this piece. And then you've got this very long twist.
It's like a little egg at the bottom, isn't it?
Look at that.
It's like an egg shape at the top and the bottom, isn't it?
I'm still looking at the starburst glitter on the bottom.
Wow. That's a gold AB.
And then there is the blue. Guys, this is the finale
Of luxury.
of luxury. I hope you guys have had a great night. I know a lot of you are saying good night for the night. You have given me 2 hours of your time. I am so appreciative. If there is anything you're looking for, reach out to me. You know that we have the largest collection of BluBom, and we will continue to carry and offer the line. We're always early adopters. Don't forget who I am. I'm Jingle Jill. Make sure that you go to our website and sign up for my live alerts, because I still have some more lines that I'm going to be showing over the next couple weeks. So for those that have pre-ordered, thank you so much. We are going to start packing and shipping. Watch your inbox. You're going to be getting notices as they're coming out, and they will be heading out this week. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. You know what I always say. I've got to put this down before anything happens to it. But with that being said, I don't see any questions, so I'm going to sign off for tonight. And as I always say, glitter hugs, sparkling smiles, spread some glitter with people because it makes them happy. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Our small business loves you. Have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving. It's Christmas time. I'll see you later. Bye. And I gotta hit stop. Talk to you later. Have a great one. Good night, everybody.